Hello everybody. As opposed to the last video, which was 14 slides long, you're going to love this one. 6 slides, okay? And it's all based around one simple thing, equations for circles. So I don't know if you've played with those much or not, but you're about to find out a little bit about how they work, all right? Now, first we know that circles are not functions, so this is going to draw a little distinction between everything we've done in the past where we worked with functions. So circles you really can't plot on a calculator. It just doesn't work that way, okay? But so I want you to remember that these are not functions. That's really kind of the important thing, all right? Find centers. We're going to use equations to find the center and find the radii of circles, all right? The equation for a circle will tell us everything we need to know, okay? So the big question, what's the standard form for graphing a circle? How do we use equations to determine translations and dilations? All right, so our vocab is a standard form for an equation for a circle. Section 12.5, do the vocab again right away. Standard form for the equation for a circle, bam, there it is. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Nice and simple there, right? What it means, hk is the coordinates, that is the coordinate pair, x and y, for the center of the circle. So those numbers will go in right here for h, right there for k, x coordinate here, y coordinate there. R is the radius of the circle. All right, give you a couple examples of how that works. First show you a little diagram here actually. HK, let's just say maybe that's 5, 3. All right, h would be 5, k would be 3. And the length of the radius is what goes on the other side of the equation. Okay, so there's our equation again in the yellow box. Give you a couple examples. What is the standard equation of a circle with a center 6, -3 and a radius of 9? Okay, again, on you if you want to pause it and see if you can figure it out on your own. But here we go for those who don't. Ready? 6, -3, there's our h, there's our k, subtract them. So x minus 6 squared, y plus 3 squared equals r squared. Okay, sometimes they're going to throw one in at you like this, where we've got a square root for a radius. Okay, h, k, r, but that makes it easy actually. When we square this r, it's going to turn into a 7, right? We end up with x plus 4 squared times y plus 8 squared equals 7. And we have an equation for that circle with a center at 4, -8 and a radius of whatever that is, 2.5-ish. All right. Next kind of problem they're going to ask us to do, you're going to love this one. What's the standard equation of a circle with a center at -4, 3 that passes through 1, 1? All right. Thing we know the center, so we've got our h and our k. What we don't know is r. And of course, how are we going to get r? By our trusty old distance formula, right? So we're going to find r by using distance, okay? So a little refresher on that. Use distance formula to find r. There we go. Let's show you that. Come on, move that out of the way. All right. The radius is going to be the square root of x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1. Okay, plug in the numbers for x and y. I use the center coordinate first, and the 1.1 point next. Gives me r equals a square root of -5 squared plus 2 squared, 25 plus 4. R is the square root of 29, and I'll tell you what, don't even bother taking your calculator out to find out what that is, because you know what, when we plug it into our formula, we're going to square that baby anyway. What it means, okay, h is 4, or h is -4, k is +3, so plug it into our formula. X plus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals the square root of 29 squared, otherwise known as x plus 4 squared. Y minus 3 squared equals 29. That's how we do that one. And on to our last slide. Of course, next thing we got to do is be able to graph an equation, or a circle given an equation. All right, so follow along. I know my center, okay, is going to be at +5 -2, and my radius is going to be at 3. All right, so +5, -2. I want to put my center right there. I'm going to go pick up my compass. All right, set her right there. Set my radius to 3. Close enough. Draw my circle. Get the compass out of there. Tell you that we are done. That's how we do it. Find the center, find your radius. We got our circle. Folks, that's all there is. Hope you enjoyed this nice short one. I will see you later.